What's up, Boston? It's Curtis Dondino, and today we are going to be unboxing some Geobaskets. I know it's been a minute since we've conversed. I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded, but let me just be clear. Y'all gotta understand, like, the internet and the world just kind of like changed in these last 2 years so much that, like, I think creative people either like adjusted well or just have to kind of completely adjust, like, you know. But that's for another time. That's for the subscribers. We'll keep that for the end of the video. But so I haven't unboxed any Geobaskets since 2015 maybe, unless we count the ones that look like Geobaskets but are super long. So these are orange and milk. They're size 41, and they retail for 835 pounds. I don't know how much that is. Well, are those euros? I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. So of course, you know, they got that. It's so funny because when you look at like the whole like Kim Ye aesthetic, is very similar to like Rick Owens like color palette that he's been doing for years. So of course you get the beautiful tote bag. And because tote bags are so in style now, this is really good to have. Like, that's a really dope freebie, and it's like thick, it's quality. You know what I'm saying? People know what it is, so you don't need no logos. Of course, we got some very basic tissue paper, and of course we have my already open Geobaskets. Now, let me explain. The other ones I have are like a tan suede, and I really don't talk about this often, but they were falling apart when I got them. They were brand new, but I think they must have been defective. And I paid full price for them because that was a time, like in 2015, that was when like people still had like a variety of styles. Like they were, like Yo Gotti and Kanye West dressed different, if that makes sense. Now it's kind of like everyone's dressing similar. So it was harder to find stuff on sale because a lot of brands didn't, like, they would sell out. Like, you know, if you bought like designer shoes back then, like a pair of Arenas in 2015 would sell out. You wouldn't be able to get that color. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like, not only does stuff not really sell out unless it's a super popular color, because like the pink tall ones, even though you see a lot of people with them, they sold out multiple times and they're very hard to find. But so these Geobaskets are like an orange leather. Like, this is just the perfect color for fall. Like, and I love Rick Owens leather. It's always like soft, it's always durable. These are the type of shoes that you can wear dirty, which is like a super benefit because, you know, you don't gotta worry about, you know, how you wear them. Only thing I do be concerned about is like the crease that kind of happens here because the shoe already kind of like arches up. But I love these. They add a little height, so for my shorter guys, y'all would definitely fuck with that. Of course, the long tongue is like iconic. I love how you can play with the shoestrings. You can tie them in the front, you can tie them in the back. It's really up to you how you want to do that. I always wrap mine around. Let me see. Let me show that off. I always wrap mine around like this. Front, back, and then tie. Like that. See, this is so good, oh my god. Have teeth marks in the back of my shoes. I actually don't. That's how quality the leather is. You see, I was biting it for a minute. And this is a pretty heavy shoe. They're heavy. I won't lie and say they aren't heavy on your feet, but they're a good amount of heavy. Like, you'll be satisfied because sometimes in order for shoes to give you that like presence, to make you feel like, you know, like, oh, I got some shit on. Like, you wanna feel the weight of them, you know. These are, I mean, I got my first pair in 2015, and I was way more excited then, but I'm almost just as excited to have these. Every pair of Rick Owens I get so excited because it makes me feel like a true fashion guy, you know. It makes you feel like you're just really into what you say you're into, you know. And they also come with a pair of orange strings, which I think will look cool, but I kind of love the milk with the milk, and it just makes so much sense. The leather smells so good. I don't know if it's just because I'm a little or what, but it smells good. Of course, inside we have like a big hole on the tongue. You don't really need it. They're really easy to get on because of the zipper on the side, which makes them perfect for people who have like fat feet or fat ankles or wide, just like wide flat feet. And then they just like such the perfect shape. They already kind of got that curl up to them. It's kind of like a sneaker boot because it's like kind of like a super high top, but when you put them on, they don't feel super high. And I also love the versatility of them because you can wear them with skinny jeans, like skinny, super skinny. But you can also wear them with straight jeans, straight leg jeans. Haven't heard of those in a long time. You can wear them with like cargos. You can wear them with like jogger style cargos. You can wear them with like, if you do like the flare jeans, you know what I'm saying? Like something like you could wear. And I'm very big on like a lot of shoes not being worn, like a lot of pants not being worn over certain shoes. But this is one of those shoes where you really can wear the pants over the shoe. And when I first got my first pair, like I would wear them all the time. Like if you go back to my IG on 2015, follow me on Instagram by the way. If you go back to my IG on 2015, yo, you would see so many pictures of me in them. And it's just mainly because, yo, like there's not too many shoes that have that much longevity in them. And like, you know, in fashion, when things become oversaturated, you start to feel like, you know, it's my favorite thing. It's like when you got that like one underground artist, and then once they start getting popular, you kind of be like, oh no, they're not the same, they went commercial. It's kind of like the brands, like not necessarily that the brand goes commercial, but more so you change your perspective on it based on how much it's consumed. Like if you see, if it's ubiquitous and it's everywhere, you start to feel like, damn, is this brand something that I still want to continue to wear? But like now we live in an age of information and just like accessibility. So like money used to be like the primary barrier of entry when it came to luxury clothing. And you know, once that kind of made it inadvertently become a status symbol, it ultimately just changed the game. Because what that said was like, we don't need to have money, but we can have these things to, you know, kind of look like we have money, and boom, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how that. Like growing up, you know, poor, still poor, but growing up poor, you want certain things that your favorite rappers or your favorite actors or ball players have on or whatever. Not ball players. So when you fast forward and you're like, get the money to be able to afford to do it, you know, like you know, you need a car, but I mean, a car is a couple $1,000, whereas though you can get, and at that time, like especially when I was in high school, like designer tennis, like a Louis Vuitton pair of sneakers was like $600, $700, you know what I'm saying? $800, $900. This was like 2011, 2012, by the way. Like arenas used to be like $5 something. Like even a lot of shoes that come out start at lower prices. Like the Balenciaga Crocs, for instance, I think they started at $695. But neither here nor there. I wanted to talk about the sizing really quickly. Geobaskets are very roomy because just the shape of the foot. So like I had pretty wide feet, kind of like fat feet, and just because when I was younger I used to walk on the ground like barefoot all the time. But so these are really comfortable for me. The arch sometimes can be a little like, you know, like it depends. Like okay, so my feet probably hit like right here because I think they are a little roomy. So being as though that's the case, like I have like room before the arch comes, but because as you wear these, they kind of will, you know, arch up more a little bit. So I say that to say, if you want to go down a size or half a size or whatever, I don't even know if these come in half sizes, but if you want to go down a size and you feel like they could be more snug fit, I would say no. Get your size so that way you can get that room for that arch, so that way they're more wearable. Because to keep it a buck with you, you never want to change the curvature of a shoe. That's the first way a person will know if those shoes are dead. If those shoes are dead and they're duds, it's because your flat foot wore them shoes to the ground. Alright, boys, so that was just a unboxing. Hope you guys appreciate it. I am gonna put some clips in here of me wearing them on, but you know, trying to create more content for shorts and stuff like that. Other than that, Throw Ball Stars, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about size and fit, pricing, let me find, like if you need a color, I mean, if you need me to send you the websites that be having them on sale, I got you. So just be sure to, with that type of stuff, maybe not comment, well you could comment too, but hit me up on Instagram. I'll respond to my DMs most times. I hope I respond. Like, subscribe, comment, y'all know, do your big one. Stay untouchable. Godspeed.